The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down and 10 now. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense right to the line. Playing with tempo now. Try and muscle for the first down. The ball is loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the running back takes the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Close to the tight end, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it.
That's the end of the first quarter. Georgia 7, Ohio State 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Now, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Set up with PA2. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And here's the return now from midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's third down.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Past the 50. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's going to hand this off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. And then first down, right back to the running game. They've got him down out near the 40. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. He'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play.
Third down coming up.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third down, out of the shotgun. Launching it. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Ohio State.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud. And
nothing but green grass ahead. Stiff arms the man. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
The offensive line will have to regroup. The sack at 2nd and 13. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this. They were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball to 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the single back takes the handoff. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They'll try to run it with the option. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down. Dogs come to the line in the hurry out. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
Ohio State 28, Georgia 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. On first down, it's play action. He stays alive. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a first down, the 36. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? From the shotgun, drops back. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on. So they try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down, a sack for the defense, coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Oh, look at the quick cut.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Handoff to the back. Oh, what a move. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues. Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to pull it down and run. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Let's it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Dogs will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.